it's Ashley here from One Stitch After Another, and thank you so much for choosing to click on this video. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, very, very much appreciated. Thank you so much. On Saturday, I went to see Madness in Birmingham, which was huge fun. Here is a little clip of some footage that I took. If you happen to watch my other channel, Paper and Twine, this is slightly different footage. So it was a fantastic gig. Tell me your opinion on this. There was a woman sat next to me who filmed nearly the whole thing. And I've got nothing against that per se. Hold on, post office man, woman here is here. Hold on. Sorry about that. I've lost my train of thought now as well. I've had a little chat with my son in the kitchen and I'm really excited. It looks like his girlfriend's going to be coming for Christmas. Which means I've got to get a present. Well, I was going to get a little present anyway, but yeah. So where was I? I was talking about Madness, wasn't I? Yeah, and there was this woman next to me who was filming nearly all the way through, and you know, whatever. I don't know why she was filming it, but the thing is, she wasn't close to the stage. We weren't close to the stage, and the quality would be awful. Yeah. Anyway. It was a brilliant, brilliant gig, and we got home really late and I was really tired, which is why yesterday's video was really incomprehensible. Hopefully, mind you, I've not made a very good start, have I? Hopefully it'll be a little bit better today. So before we look at today's yarn advent, or advent yarn, and read the little bit of the story, I'm very pleased. I think I'm only one knitting clue behind on Mr. Gnightley now. Do you want to see him? We've knitted lots of little bits over the last 18 days. Well, 9 days because they've not all been knitting. In fact, I think there's only been 8 days of knitting. And I've got 2 knitted bits left, 2 mystery bits. I would say it was going to be a little mini skirt, but it's Mr. Knightley, so I don't know what that's going to be for. And I've got this. I thought it was going to be a nose, but it's not. I wonder if it'll be a pom-pom for the hat. No. Now, what I do know is that the clue that I haven't done, it looks like just a little bit of knitting. It says something about think snowball. So I wonder if it's another thing similar to this, but a bit smaller. And Mr. Knightley is going to be holding snowballs. I don't know. But then I don't know what this is. Oh, I showed you a bit of him then. Yes, so here he is in all his glory. This is a really clever idea. Instead of, and I'm going to do this for my bears. If you've seen any of my previous knitting vlogs, you know that I like to knit little heirloom bears. And it's such a good idea so that you don't have to add a lot of bulk. You knit this separate little bit and you attach it on the wrong side and flip it over, and it curls really nicely. And here's his nose, his little carrot nose. And I haven't done all the embroidery because this yarn has got little specks on it. I've done the one big snowflake at an angle, and I might do 2 little ones. I've got the option to come back and do those. It depends what other knitting there is to go with this, I think. But yeah, he's quite cute, isn't he? And his bottom's not looking too bad. Yeah. You can hear a bit of rustling there. And I've got a short I must put up actually of me stuffing Mr. Knightley's bottom. And I put it in I put the pellets in a little plastic Ziploc bag. I normally use really cheap pop socks, and I cut them up and tie them because they're really stretchy. Tie them so there's no sewing involved. But yeah, there he is so far. I do quite like him. He's quite cute, isn't he? Yes. So on to today's yarn. I haven't got many left now, but then I have got a Christmas Eve box to open from Giddy Yarns. Let's do the story. I've got my magnifying glass just in case I have trouble. Let's switch on the light. Oh, just switched it off. There we go. Oh, that's quite good. Yes. Ah, December 18th. The holly and the ivy. Now they are both full grown. Of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. Dare I sing it? The holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. That's had loads of you switching off, hasn't it? Howard's powerful voice could be heard just above the choir, and the overall effect was one of complete harmony. Arthur tapped his baton, in truth a good solid twig, and called out, "From the beginning!" A large group of animals fluffed their chests out and took deep breaths in anticipation. Over in the cottage, decorations were being put up in the kitchen. Beth and Florence were tying strips of red gingham around bunches of holly gathered from the woodland. Tommy was bringing the bunches up on either side of the ingle nook, hanging up the branches on either side of the ingle nook. He looked towards the window, hoping to catch sight of the little rabbit, and was disappointed not to see him there. He walked over to the front door and opened it, hoping to catch a glimpse of him. "Ma, Beth, come and hear this." Beth and Florence both poked their heads out of the door to listen. Beth shook her head. "The wind's getting up," she noted. "It almost sounds like a carol being sung out there." She ushered the children in out of the cold, but paused to look back and listen. It really did sound like a carol. Isn't Sherry Iris the most wonderful writer? She and her son need to collaborate and do a little book, a little Christmas book with him illustrating it and her writing. So Sherry, if you're watching, she won't be. There's a little idea for you. And then this is the little quote from A Christmas Carol. On its head, it wore no other covering than a holly wreath, set here and there with shining icicles. When I woke up this morning and looked out of the window or came downstairs when I was making the tea, I thought, oh, it looks like there's frost on those roofs. It wasn't, it was rain. It's been very, very miserable. So shall we cheer ourselves up by having a look and see what the yarn of the day is today? Oh, is this my favourite one yet? Look at this. Lots of soft greys and pinks. A little bit of beige, sandy colour. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. So we've got 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We've only got 6 left to unwrap. Oh, I'm definitely saving my pennies for another one of these next year. But I have got to knit the ones that I have got as well. Yes. And on that note, no, I did this the other day. Was it yesterday? Pattern of the day. And I haven't got it up and running already. So bear with. Bear with. So Ravelry is what we need. It is a sock pattern though, I can tell you that. And I believe it is a free pattern. So let's have a little look in my Festive Knits bundle. Right, here we go. There's more on here than I have, what's the word I'm looking for? Than I will be talking about. Hold on. I can't see them. Let me have a look. I'm going to come back to you because otherwise I'll be here forever. So much for this being a simple video to edit today. Lots of little clips to join together. Anyway, I have found it. I had it in my favourites, but not in my Festive Knits bundle. So it is called the Festive Ankle Socks. It is indeed free and it's by the Knit Guru. And the reason I've chosen this, well, it's free, but also it's quite a short cuff. So it wouldn't take a lot of yarn. They're saying 260 to 300 metres. I think it would probably take a bit less. But it would be, I think, a really good way of using up some of your Advent minis. So if you've got a 20 gram mini, you could weigh it, halve them so that you know you've got the same amount for each sock. So that is it. Oh, I'm so sorry. You wouldn't believe I've been making videos all together for 3 years in January, would you? I'm supposed to be getting better at this. I am supposed to be being professional on this channel, but there you go. Just one question I do want to ask you before I go, and I'm sorry if I've asked you this already, this video. Do you read the description box? Because I do quite often leave quite a long rambling comment in the description box. I would just be interested to know. Anyway, do please like, share and subscribe, all the good stuff, and whatever you're doing today, I hope that you will put love into every stitch. I'm hoping to crack on with a bit more of my Anna and Carlos stocking later this evening. I'll be back tomorrow. Take care. Bye now.